Hello there, this is Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I want to say a very, very big thank you to all new and old subscribers. I mentioned in the community tab that I will be doing a giveaway and I will be announcing the winner on Tuesday. So you guys can look out for that. The giveaway will be a makeup of either a reading or a deck of your choice. I want to introduce a new deck, so likely if a person selects a deck, they would be the first to have that deck. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, I'm happy with you guys. I hope you guys are happy with me too. It's nice to read y'all's comments. Very, very sweet. Everyone is really, really nice here. So I appreciate you. I do. So let's see what's in the energy. I'm grabbing a cat card. This deck is very tiny, but it is a makeup of only the major arcanas. Shout out to Ennis who got me this deck. Very, very sweet of you. And we will be using it for today's reading. I wasn't ready for that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're off to an interesting start. You can't see the other two that fell in the reverse, so I'm just going to slide it right here. The first thing that stuck out to me is the sun in the reverse and the tower in the reverse. So when you think of the major arcana, the sun, you think of happiness, expansion, bright joy, vitality, exposure, clarity. In the reverse, it's a very dark day for someone, especially paired with the tower in the reverse. I feel like the tower is maybe an epiphany, internal realization, sudden changes. There's something going on inside of a person. This almost reads like a breakdown, which is quite, it's like, how do we go from jolly news to this? But hey, I just read what I get, okay? I can never control the messages that come through. And that's why I like explaining the cards so that people realize exactly what it means and it's not necessarily a makeup of what I want it to be, right? I just read. I really feel this is an internal breakdown. But when I see justice in the upright, it gives me a vibe of like it's balancing things out. So to me, this is something a person has maybe put off or they didn't want to acknowledge was a problem. And it is becoming a problem to this person. The sun in the reverse is also just a lot of sadness. Okay, this almost feels like someone having a good cry. But it's justice in some way. It's like this is the, you know, it's giving you reap what you sow. And not in a spiteful way, but it's like what goes around comes back around in the sense that if there's an energy that's been put out and it balances itself out again, you don't really know where the chips fall until they fall. Something here feels like accountability or an accusation of a sorts, but I feel like it's all happening internal. You see how this knife is like pointing to this cat and this cat's like, yeah, I know I've been bad. I know I've been bad. Like, I know I haven't been the best. This is something happening internally. Even this cat looks caught. It's like hands up, paws up rather. It feels caught, okay? I feel like this is happening inside. Even this tower is someone snatching this cat. Like, it's giving me an energy of someone feeling manhandled by the universe. Really? It's like, you can't play here anymore. Snatch. I'm very curious as to how this goes down, okay? I have a deck here that is more wordsy, so it's going to help piece things together for us, okay? Yeah, man, the Hanged Man. You know what? To me, this card reads like indecisiveness, truly. Look at the cat. It's like I got one paw on this stretch of land and the other paw on a tree. Someone is caught in the middle of a situation because they likely didn't make a decision. They likely didn't take action, or they've just been very stagnant here. But it serves its purpose in teaching this individual something, because it's like you can't be in two places at once, maybe. I find this quite an interesting illustration for the Hanged Man. This is also someone who looks very timid, like they know that this is not a good thing to be doing. I really feel this has something to do with indecision. It's like they're holding on to both energies, both situations at the same time. And I feel the divine is like, you can't do this anymore because this tower is happening. Justice is here. The something will come of this behavior. I really feel the problem is here. Now, what does being two places at once represent? It's like, oh, I'm here, but my mind is somewhere else. Or, oh, I'm holding on to two different things, even though I know I should make a choice. Or I'm juggling two things. There's something this person has been doing that there is a need for a decision to be made, but they just haven't done that. And I feel something is catching up with this person. We have Leo, Libra, Scorpio, and Pisces here. I love this deck. It's just too funny. It's like, I know I've been bad. Okay. Whose energy is this? Is this yours? Is this someone you're dealing with? This could have something to do with the 1010 portal as well. Yeah, someone's getting snatched up here. Snatched by the universe. Snatched by the divine. It's like, oh, you thought. Three of Wands, preparation, foresight, and waiting. This is something up and coming. I'm hearing something about this week or in the next 2 weeks, okay? This is also someone who could be like on the precipice of this change, but I keep feeling this vibe of it being internal, okay? My light is a little dim. Not gonna lie, I would like it a little brighter in here, but I don't know. Maybe my ring light is tired. It is Sunday. It may rest. This is a lot to do with community things, friendships, work environments, long-term investments with the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever this shift is, it is somehow affecting a person's environment concerning others, okay? It's about the community. The Three of Cups says friendships, community. You see people celebrating. The Three of Pentacles is also a community card, teamwork. I'm noticing how these cards are in sepia filters or like grayscale filters. Something here reads a little bit old, okay? They're not as colorful. I could be talking about a Queen of Pentacles or someone who's either a parent of a sorts in this situation. It's something that read very stable, but I can't, like, I've never noticed it, but I can't excuse how they look brown tinted. And the Seven of Pentacles is a brighter card. I feel like someone's investments. There's a shift happening concerning someone's investments or where they've planted their seeds for a while. The Seven of Pentacles speaks of long-term investments, being reflective on one's crops, one's harvest. It's like, okay, I planted these seeds, what has come of it, etc. With judgment behind all of that, that is seeing the light of like a decision. Judgment's always about final calls. It says higher self, rebirth, inner calling, life-changing decision. I can't make it up. It's like all of this is seeing the light of a tower. And that's up and coming. This tells me that it's up and coming. Maybe someone is maybe preparing for this, but I feel like it's going to happen in a way where they're not prepared for it. This just looks like a bad day, y'all. And I don't like reading it, but hey, this is real life, okay? This is like a bad day. And Justice is like, welp. And I want to know why. Like, obviously something isn't peaches and cream here for it to have such a bad day. But I feel almost something like it's timing or it's expiration date. It's almost like I'm keeping this carton of milk in my fridge knowing dang well it's past its expiration date. And the bad day is me drinking the milk knowing dang well it's probably not good to drink. And then I need to go to the bathroom for the next 12 hours. Yeah, that's not a pleasant day, is it? It's giving me something like that. It's like consuming something that is past its expiration date. Something here feels a little bit like that. First card is the strongest. 10 of Wands, exactly. It has reached its peak. Burden, overwhelmed, too intense, some kind of responsibility. So to me, this almost reads like someone snaps or someone reaches their breaking point or someone just reaches the point where it's like, I can't do this anymore. In other words, I can't drink this spoiled milk anymore because I have the shiz. Who knows, right? I'm lactose intolerant. Who knows? But it's like, I can't keep pretending to drink dairy milk when plant-based milk is probably best. That's what it's giving. Okay, somebody here might be vegetarian or vegan. Action, movement, change, and a decision. The word decision keeps coming through. And what did I say about this card? Feeling like a person that needed to make a decision but has not. This is a cautionary tale for somebody. Whoa, look at the Fool behind it. Whoa, High Priestess. I don't know if their intuition is angry with them, but it's like, this is what happens when you don't do anything. I don't know. This is a sad Fool card. The Fool card speaks of starting at ground zero. But it's like, you know what? I personally, like, I can imagine when you make a decision or you make a leap of faith, it's on your own accord. It's like, yes, I am going to be making this decision. I'm going to take a leap of faith. It's a better energy to do it in as opposed to it being forced, because I feel like this is it being forced. This is not a happy nomad on its path of new beginnings. This is a sad little cat here. It's giving the vibes. It's almost like you were here, so when the tower blows, whoa, it's a sad freaking day here. And I just get this vibe of this person, like, I know I should have done this, or I know I should have done this sooner. It's really, like, not pretty here. And I feel like this is the energy coming up for somebody here in this next week. It's forcing the Universe card, the Chariot, the Major. It's forcing movement, action, a decision, and a change. This could be someone who is fearful of change or just reluctant to make decisions that change things. I cannot make this up. I just described the Sun in the reverse earlier. Sadness, regret, and sorrow. I just said that Fool card is a sad day for that kitty. 5 of Cups. Sadness, regret, and sorrows. Sorrows, prayers. Sorrows, prayers. Isn't that Charlotte? Queen Charlotte. Sorrows, prayers. Sorrows, prayers. The Sun. So it's like, it's kind of illuminating things. These are the words that I use to describe the Sun as well. It's kind of like, for some of you, someone is unhappy that they're not happy. Does that make sense? I'm unhappy because I'm not happy. I heard here. So this has something to do with a place. Someone also has reached the peak of unhappiness. So it's like there's frustration in being unhappy. There's frustration in being miserable. They've reached the point where it's like, I don't want to be unhappy anymore. I don't want to be miserable anymore. It's reached its peak, yo. That's why I was like, this feels like, I never noticed, but there are jellyfish around this mermaid who looks depressing. This person might have people around them that like zing them, right? You saw the community cards. I just noticed these jellyfish. It's like, oh my God, I'm surrounded by stinging jellyfish. Let's see. What do jellyfish mean in the dream realm? Jellyfish in dreams represent your natural flow and movement in your life. Spiritually speaking, the jellyfish hints at immorality or eternal life, since some are technically immortal. Alternatively, the jellyfish might be reflecting painful memories that are emerging from your unconscious. Painful memories from your unconscious. Dreaming of jellyfish indicates a flexibility that is needed in your life. The sting of a jellyfish shows that you are, what? Needing to? That you are needing to think deeply about a situation. Right now, you will want to take your time and focus on which areas of your life that you are being too rigid or demanding too much. Interesting. Yeah, this could be an emotional breakdown. These are emotions. This is the straw that's about to break the camel's back in the 10 of Wands. This is an emotional breakdown. My goodness. Who is this person? Insecurity, poverty, worry, and feeling lost. This is a frozen rose, y'all. This is the same person that I was reading in the beginning who is reflecting on something where a community is concerned. Knight of Pentacles. This person, despite being here, is making maybe steady progress, but this needs to happen first. This person is not in a good place, y'all. We have a Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords is a smart queen. There could be a person here who is highlighting this or speaking on this or advising this about this. Because the Queen of Swords is a very knowledgeable queen, as I said. Self-reliance, Ice Queen. I feel like this could be, it almost reads like an advisor about this state that someone is in. Yes, this advisor is saying transition, move out of your difficulties. This Queen of Swords is literally telling whoever is going through this that you should transit. It's time to go. It's time to transition out of this situation. You have done way too much here, or you're overexhausting yourself. You're unhappy, you're emotionally off balance, you're depressed even, Sun in the reverse, you had an emotional breakdown. It is time to make a decision. Justice is also final decisions. You know. This could be a family member, this could be a therapist, this could be a friend. It's someone sensible, though, telling this person, you gotta, it's chop chop here. Yes, what did I say about that sepia old vintage filter? Past memories, past life lover, nostalgic. It has a lot to do with the past. This is someone who's saying move on from what is now considered the past, which what should have been the past. This is someone who's neither in the past or the future. It's like, well, it's good to be in the present, but this person is both in the past and trying to hang on to a future at the same time. Yo, you can't hang on to the past and hang on to a potential future outcome at the same time. They're like, yeah, their ass is caught for this. I can't make this energy up, yo. You know why? Because the past isn't pleasant, but this energy remains in something that has passed its expiration date. But at the same time, they know that a future could be better for them. So it's like there's extra sadness, extra like grief in realizing like this is my life, but I could be having this. Like when you have something else to compare it to, it's really reading like a person who sees the contrast in what was, is, and what could be. Wow. Page of Pentacles, good news, new potential, inspiration, and planning. This is a helper. I don't know who this Queen of Swords is, but this Queen of Swords is like, time to grab the pen and paper and write down what you want to plan ahead for yourself. Write down what comes to you to inspire you for better days. Do you understand? It's like this person is trying to help them turn over a new leaf. It almost reads like a professional. Like it reads like someone who knows what they're talking about. Strength in the reverse. Whoa. This is someone who maybe lacks courage, lacks the inner power, and is maybe weak in certain areas. So it's like, just try this. This is a very like depleted energy. I can feel it. This is someone who's nervous, who's timid, and who's a little bit scared of what the future entails. Okay? It's like they're scared to prepare at all. It says maturity, inner power, self-respect, and courage, all in the reverse. What is the opposite of courage? Someone who might be fearful, a little bit more on the cowardice side. Self-respect in the reverse. Inner power, not having the inner power. Maturity in the reverse. There's something here where it's like this person needs this individual to tell them to just start writing this down or start taking notes of what I'm saying here. Interesting. For the Fool, for the leap of faith. It's almost like this person lacks the courage for the leap of faith, but the leap of faith is here. What did I say? This looks like this kitty's on someone's couch crying. It's like with the Fool, you would need your strength in the upright, but it's in the reverse. So can you imagine when you're encouraged to take a leap of faith with the Fool, but your strength looks like this? Like it's, y'all, this is almost interesting for me to explain. It says new journey, adventure, new beginning, and a leap of faith. But what did I say about this person being a kitty cat? They are not in their lioness or lion energy. And it's like, that's the reality of this person's clean break. This being in the reverse is bringing me back to the cat card, because this is the real deal here. There's a friend, okay? I'm not going to mention any names. Obviously, I never do. But there's a friend of mine who said that a family member of theirs had returned to an abusive relationship with someone who has an addiction. And it's like they tried to have a reset at their relationship. This was an ex. And sometimes they say exes are exes for a reason, right? But this person didn't clear up their addictions. And on one night, this person's intuition kept her up at night. She couldn't fall asleep. And it's like her intuition was telling her something. Her intuition was trying to warn her. She couldn't fall asleep, but eventually when she did, this ex of hers went through her phone or something, and based on something she had said a year ago, pressed him so hard that he got really mad. It started a fight, and she, you know, to say it realistically, she nearly lost her life that night. Thankfully, her kid wasn't home. But it's like, that forced a new beginning away from this man. But this is where it started. This is how she had to transition through it. At the hospital. With stitches. And when she went back to her home, it was trashed. It was vandalized. It's a new beginning that almost starts in like such a sad way. And it could have been avoided had she taken that leap of faith and trusted the leap of faith initially in leaving that abusive situation when she did. So it's someone who, in ways, did not have the bravery to take the leap of faith sooner. This Queen of Swords could even be a doctor, because it reads like a professional, y'all. It's like, yeah, you're starting anew, but with the tail between the legs. Because this is not a lion. It's in the reverse. It's a kitty cat. It's almost like learning things the hardest way possible. So sometimes when we think of leap of faith, we're like, yeah, like, no, this is a new beginning. But I don't think this person leaped with faith at all. They have no choice. And I don't pass judgment on energies like this because we don't know what they've been through, what a makeup of their experiences are, why they lack the faith to leave sooner. It's sad. But it's like they're free falling because they have no choice. That's what this energy reads like. Their intuition warned them. It says intuition, revealing secrets, trusting self and inner guidance. Now they will learn to trust their inner guidance. Now they will learn to listen to their intuition. Now she knows why her intuition was screaming at her to stay awake. Because as soon as she fell asleep, that man was running through her phone, looking for any little thing while under the influence. So can you imagine? Page of Wands, the Tower. Page of Wands speaks of messages, but there's some kind of unexpected upheaval. Look, it even says the unexpected upheaval, unwanted changes, divine intervention. The Tower is out here again now. I see a kid on the card. It says energetic, enthusiastic, or a discovery. And it's so weird that I mentioned that example. Some kind of discovery could have started something that shifted things drastically. I almost want a different deck. What's behind... Oh, wow. So what's behind the Tower is the 9 Wands. What does that say? Perseverance, resilience, the last straw. Behind that is a card that's probably not even supposed to be there. Or is it? Oh, it looks like another one from a deck. It's death. Endings, big changes, transformations, spiritual awakening. So this person still has like the resilience to carry on. But when I tell you they did not take this leap of faith, they did not. It was a tower. It's almost like you were supposed to jump off the building, but you didn't. And that sounds very irrational to do, but it's kind of like this, right? You were supposed to leap into the unknown, but instead it got rocked. So you have to go and you have to jump anyway. I really feel that this is someone who did not jump, y'all. They didn't have the courage. They didn't have the strength to. This is the way they start their new beginning. And I'm really getting an I told you so moment. Maybe somebody here warned them about this, or their intuition's like, I told you so. Remember how I saw this high priestess warning them. But you see how you can't take a cat with Crocs seriously. I feel like they never took their intuition seriously. And it's like when the world turns and the energy shifts, they're now mourning and ending. That is past this expiration date. There ain't no skin on them bones, okay? It's really self-explanatory here. Tell me about this Page of Wands. 2 of Cups. Loving union, romantic relationship. The Hermit. This could have something to do with a relationship. The Page of Wands is also new energies. So there is something new that this person can look forward to. But this person's a hermit right now. It's like, how can you be in bliss? For some of you, this is the sheer realization, well, oh, by now I could have moved forward with someone who was healthy or something like that. Or moved forward into a community or a job environment that would have been more prosperous for me. It's almost like I just see down the line, things can look up for this person. But this is someone who is now reflective, okay? Withdrawal, inner wisdom, spiritual illumination, quest for personal truth. This person is realizing something. It could be that, oh, now I know what a harmonious relationship is supposed to look like. Now I know, like, there's a discovery in terms of what harmony looks like and feels like in giving and receiving with others versus giving and receiving with people that you know are no good. I don't see this person from this here position, jumping into things like this here is a bad day. The bad day needs to dissipate first before the clouds can clear and the sun is back in the sky, y'all. This is a bad day. Okay. Something just not right with this. Let's get some angel cards. I feel this is happening soon. It says in the near future, I feel this is happening soon. And for some of you, what I described in the exact example could reflect someone's story here. Compromise, balance. They need balance in their life. It's almost like the universe is highlighting a way to compromise in your life. Yes, it's like it's kind of up to you, but it's also like it should have been up to you. You should have been doing something about this. And because it was up to this person, it's like way too much pressure on them to make a decision at all. It was always kind of up to them because we all have free will, but not doing anything at all does secure consequences. I also feel like this person is sheltered in some way, like things could have been way worse. The same way I described, that woman could have been up out of here, y'all. Not even fronting. She could have been up out of here. Is she a whole mom? That's what I said. Like somebody here could be a parent. I said the Queen of Pentacles from the beginning. It's just, I don't know, y'all. Something don't feel right here. The common sense ain't commoning, okay? It ain't. Just being real. No, they should have said no. There should have been, the card says no. They should have rejected something. When it was up to them, they should have rejected something that was past its expiration date. They should have said no. This person never communicated a decision about this situation. They never said no. They never said yes either. So it's kind of like your non-no is an automatic yes. Like it's very confusing, but I hope you get what I mean. They should have clearly said no. Someone here maybe wanted to compromise with them, quote unquote compromise, and they should have said no. There is no compromising when the situation breeds toxicity in my life, when I'm insecure, lost, overwhelmed, in a downward spiral, in regret, sorrow, and sadness. Yeah, that's a hard pass for me. If I have the opportunity to say no to depressing, messy, and miserable cycles, I will say no. And this person did not do that. They didn't. It's like yes, but no, but yes, but no. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a no either. They should have. I feel like they're learning to communicate clearly now. They're learning to be vocal. But I feel this person was way too indecisive to do anything other than just let life rail you up the wazoo. I'm very curious to what this person's life journey's lessons are. I'm already seeing balance. This is restoring balance, but not in the way somebody expected. Because they when it was up to them, they didn't do anything. This what happens when it's up to you, you don't do anything. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Death. There is an ending here. A very big one. But it wasn't one that someone welcomed open arms. They were too scared to do it. They were too scared to say no. Fear. I realized that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. This person was afraid of something. We have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I feel like this person is an abundant spirit, but they let their fears get the best of them, okay? I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. This person's empathy could have been in the up and up as well. They're growing softer to life as well, I feel. Maybe also more empathetic towards themselves, because I just feel this sadness. It's like this is someone who's feeling sorry for themselves, and we all have to like process and reflect how bad something is for ourselves for us to care long enough to get out or to leave or to stop. Because when somebody is like has low sense of self-empathy, it's like you can empathize with others, but what about you? This is someone who left themselves out in the cold, y'all. They left themselves out of the equation. They had no self-love. I really feel that. It's like, how about I have some empathy for myself? Look at what I've exposed myself to for so long. How could I do this again? How could I, you know? This is, yo, I'm just kind of scared. I don't know why. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a bit nervy right now. I'm a bit nervy. I'm hearing dogs bark. Something could be an argument or start like that. I'm a little nervy. Yeah, I'm seeing 10 swords, y'all. Judgment. It's like being in this position is what is pushing a final call. This person will heal from this. I just feel like it's so sad, like that it had to come this far. I could be talking about a Queen of Pentacles. They're back. 10 Wands. This is creepy. You see how it came out again? I could be talking about a King of Cups or a Queen of Pentacles. You could have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in your chart, or you could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. Water and earth is here prominently, but I'm not going to harp on specifics, but it's here. I'm talking about two different people in the same story. Two different energies, male and female in this story. Yes. And both of these can be parents. I see King of Cups energy as like baby daddy energy. I see Queen of Pentacles energy as like a wife or a mother. Yo. 8 of Cups, the situation. Let go. This is dangerous. Ace of Swords, everything I just said. Dang. The Devil. It's been toxic. It's been negative. It's been abusive, addictions. There's all of that under the sun in this situation. Either addictions, abuse, ego, violence, toxicity, mental, emotional abuse. It was a grip. It had a grip on someone too, y'all. Nothing about that looked good. For some emotional manipulation. It's just sad, yo. Yo, I see that this, it almost reflects what I said in that example. Because this is conversations and it's about investments. Somebody here could have a conversation about money. Somebody here could have a conversation about the time of something or how they spent their time doing something. Somebody here could be having a conversation trying to weigh things out, trying to seek balance. And this, I feel it goes south. There could also be other people in the conversation or influencing this conversation. High Priestess. It's almost like as this goes down, the 8 of Wands is communication. As this goes down, someone's intuition is like saying like, do this, don't say that. Like there's something here about their intuition trying to help them. It's like the alarms are going off as this person deals with this challenging conversation. Knight of Swords. You see the Puma attacking the man. Something really like throws a person absolutely off guard. And that is where the bad day continues. Okay. Ace of Wands to the Hierophant. Yeah. This tells me that both man or woman in this story are very spiritual beings. They're very intuitive. Hierophant or the High Priestess. There could also be like a very spiritual couple or a couple that helps this person who are very high vibing. To me, it reminds me of a couple, like they're a couple here. They know how to harness their intuition. I'm seeing a vibe of a couple almost helping somebody with a new start. This could also just be an institution helping this person with a new start or a spiritual advisor helping this person get on with a new start for their future. Whoa. Ace of Cups, yeah. With the 2 of Wands, planning. What did I say about that person having been stuck in the middle for a very long time, just watching? This is a plan for these new starts. And that's the funny part. This person's life is in the up and up. But they could have gotten here and spared themselves a lot of chaos had they just listened to themselves sooner. Yeah, it's like, how am I going to move forward in life? Chariot. What did I say about it being like difficult to move ahead when you're looking at the past constantly or stuck in the past? That's this person. The Chariot is like not moving. It's just sat there, and this person is looking back at what? Shenanigans. 5 of Swords. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there, you know. The good news is things will be looking good for this person. I just feel very sad. Whatever this is, like, the situation can't come back from it. The same way that person dang near lost their life, it's like there's no going back to that. I'm also hearing something about the devil I know. So this is someone who probably thought it was best to stick to the toxic they know. Sorry, bud. That don't... This person was scared. And I said something from the way top of the reading about crying. This kid can't cry though. This one needs like a hug, yo. Cautionary tales. Cautionary tales. I'm sending a lot of healing energy to this person. I'm sorry that it took this for you to break out in a situation where you had no choice. Yeah. I mentioned the word miserable. Someone here, it's like their misery needs company. They could have dealt with an individual that was very codependent, but there's codependency on both sides here. So it's like the companionship was dark, but it's like it was still, as I said, the devil they know. I don't know. Yeah, childhood traumas. Okay. Yes. It's like someone was in denial. They knew that a person didn't want to be in the situation. It's just frustrating. Like, it's just miserable. I don't know what this is, y'all. It's like someone refused to accept that a person doesn't want to be there. And I feel like that's how it was. It's how it's been. Just unhealthy. I don't even want to pull on it. Okay, I feel like I gave enough examples. Thankfully, this is someone who is starting over. Again, they didn't have a choice. This person just needs to heal. Take their time. And learn to accept when cycles are done and over with, and don't drink spoiled milk. Yeah, that's all I can really advise here. Don't drink spoiled milk just to have a bad day stuck in, you know, the bathroom. Yeah, so that's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, bye.